Hey, thanks for tuning in. So this is the Cruel Sea diorama, which depicts an Allied destroyer riding the swells of the North Atlantic in 1944. So this is a 1/700 scale model from Trumpeter. For those of you that build in this scale, I have utmost respect for you because I just simply don't have the eyes for it anymore. Very, very challenging models if you super detail them. Very impressive if you pull them off. This one was just a fun project for me though. I just wanted to do a little seascape diorama and not get too serious about it, but just have a little bit of fun. And I did. It turned out pretty good. Just a few things about the base and the model itself. It's just a small little 6 by 8 inch wooden flat that I picked up from Opus. They're really cheap. I mean, it cost more to build them than to buy them. So in this case, I just picked up a couple of these little wooden bases for the smaller models. The paint that I used is Airbrushed Tamiya with oil washes over top and a little bit of dry brushing. And at this point, I just want to say that you can put oil-based paints over acrylic, at least over Tamiya you can. I've done it, endlessly for years, and I've never had any ill effects from it. I know that if you did it the other way around, though, if you put oil down and then try to spray acrylic over top, it wouldn't work out too well. It might be good for armor models or something if it causes some flaking or rippling or causes some mistakes that might work to your benefit, but I wouldn't advise it for little models like this. But you can put washes, oil washes, quite confidently over freshly sprayed Tamiya paint if you just let it set even for half hour to an hour. It works out really good. The Sea Sculpt is actually Celluclay or paper mâché, which has been around forever. I've been using it for sculpting and diorama work for, I don't know, 40 years or so, and it works great. You can drill it, sand it. It dries quite hard and it's fairly lightweight and it takes paint well. In the description, I'll list all the paints and supplies that I used. So you can look into it yourself if you want. I know there's lots of ways of doing this. There's no one way to skin the cat, as they say, but yeah, this is just one method that I like. And it's all non-toxic now too. The acrylic paints and water-based clay, there's no stinky smell, except maybe the oil paints, but I really like to do oil washes. They work really well with the larger models. Anyway, just have a little look, and thanks for tuning in.